Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be doing a review for D'Angelo's long awaited Hiatus album 14 years later, and he decides to drop a surprise album on us. When I tell you, I was excited to even acknowledge the fact that D'Angelo, a neo soul classic, drops an album out of nowhere. This nigga said, "Go boom! I'm finna drop an album on you hoes. Y'all hoes ain't got no new motherfucking music for these fans. So guess what? Y'all thought I wasn't doing shit. I'm gonna drop a good ass album on y'all hoes, cause y'all ain't bringing shit to the table. Let me drop a motherfucking album on y'all motherfucking ass hoes." He showed y'all that shit, and by the way, bitch, the album good. Bitch, you can tell he been working on this album. He smart ass choice. People want to say he pulled a Beyonce like Beyonce did last year. No, bitch. This is classic. A classic neo soul R&B slash soul album of 2014, and I hope he ruled 2015 with this shit. I want to see videos. I want to see interviews. I want to promote the hell out of this album, D'Angelo. I'm gonna tell you. Look at me. I ain't even got into all the tracks of this album. I'm already spazzing out. Let me get started now. I review all 12 tracks on this album, and I have an opinion on each. And I will give my overall rating. I'm rating from 1 to 10. And let's get right into it. Okay, track number 1. Ain't That Easy. I gave Ain't That Easy a 9.6. He still shows he has that sound and style. But it's a nice song, but why does it sound like you have too many background vocals? Like, it sounds like too many of your vocals. Like, if you got a good song, make sure you don't have too many things going on where I can't hear your voice. I want to hear your voice when you sing. That's how I can know what you're saying. Because, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to have to look at the lyrics for some of these, because sometimes the song was so good, I couldn't hear what he was saying because it was just too much instruments and instrumentals in the background. I couldn't hear what he was saying. But anyway, track number 2. 1,000 Deaths. I love the inspirational speech in the beginning, you know, in the intro, but the words was too blurred once again. Like, I couldn't hardly hear what he was saying, and I was just like, oh, you know, I'm not trying to discredit him or anything, because the album is good, but 9.3, I couldn't hear I couldn't hardly hear what you was saying. I had to kind of, damn, what the fuck is you saying? Like, I had to get closer and see what was you saying. Track number 3, The Charade. The song has a peaceful instrumental, and there seemed to be, it seemed like there was more people in the background. I gave it a 9.4. The song was okay. One of the best songs on the album, but it was okay. Track number 4, Sugar Daddy. I gave that a 9.7. It was good instruments in the song. It was just classical, and it gave me a piano type. I heard a lot of pianos, and I heard all those in the background, which made the song. I like the flow of the song, which made it more better, and which made me. I was like, okay. But then he already had the song already out, and by me looking, then he already like did this live. I guess he just never released it as a single, because I guess he wanted to do everything in order for the album. I think he wanted to put it out at the right time. I think he didn't want to get irrelevant. I think he want to. His last album was Voodoo that came out in 2000. I think he know what it's like by seeing other artists. So what he tried to do was he tried to put it out at a right time where we need good music. And not only that, he didn't want to flop. Because you best believe that album didn't flop. Because Brown Sugar came out in 95. Voodoo came out in 2000. And he just like to take his time on music. He don't rush it. He takes his time and do it. So that's why he decided to do that. And thank God his voice don't sound bad unlike others that haven't been doing nothing in the game for a while. I'm glad he got himself back together as far as his weight and getting himself back on track, because I like that, because it's showing that you want to prove something. And he's very private too, in case y'all don't know. He's very private. He's not really on social media. He let his team do that for him. Look it up, you'll see. Track number 5, Really Love. You know what? I gave that a 10. I love it. You know, I love the Egyptian instrumental in the beginning, and it was very creative. And this is the D'Angelo we love, we miss and love. I gave it a 10. I really, really love that track. It was beautiful, outstanding, good job. Track number 6, Back to the Future, Part 1. I gave that a 9.8. I love how simple and original the track was, and this was one of the most clear and understandable tracks on the album, where I could really just hear what he's saying, and I could really dig the song. Track number 7, Till It's Done, I gave that a 9.9. Thought it was a good track. The song had a good band. I like the band. It sounded like I heard a band in the background, and it was beautiful. I loved it. And you know what? It can easily be used for a soundtrack. You can see, you can put it in a movie, various movies, and put it in commercials. Trust me, man. Promote it. Not only is it good for a soundtrack, but it will be good for a whole lot of stuff. So, you guys that get those commercials and soundtracks, y'all need to grab that song, and trust me, it will hit them charts. Billboard's top 100, top 200. Let it hit the charts. Like, let it go number 1. Like, listen to this album, and you need to know what real music is, because ain't nobody right now popping with shit. You can count on my 5 fingers who putting out good music now. It ain't that many. Track number 8, Prayer. I gave that a 10. I love the fact that I can hear what he's saying. It's sexy, and he's showing his whole true vocals. And it's a standout track on the album. It's one of the best songs on the album, and that's what I really love about it. It was just beautiful. Love that too. Track number 9, Betray My Heart. I gave that a 9.8. The voice sounded so beautiful on the song, and it was outstanding, original, peaceful, and outstanding. Loved it, you know. Loved it, you know. And like I said, don't rush. You know, guess what, D'Angelo? You ain't got to rush out another album for nobody. Everybody wants good music, but you cannot rush what's going to be classic. You can't do it. You just can't do it. Track number 10, The Door. I gave that a 9.7. It was nice. It was a chill song. It's for a lazy day when you don't feel like doing nothing. You just want to hear good music. You want to listen to The Door. Track number 11, Back to the Future Part 2. I gave it a 9.6. It was quick, nothing too special, and it was okay. Track number 12, Another Life. I gave it a 9.8. It's one of the best tracks on the album. Sounds like it could have, you know, been released years back when he could have released another album. You know, sounds like it could have been on Voodoo or maybe Brown Sugar. That was in the 90s, but it looked like it could have been released a while ago. But it's cool. But Another Life is good. I have it, and it's good. I loved it. I give this album a 9.8 out of a 10. And I recommend everybody to get this album if you want to hear good music, but make sure you get the lyrics too, because this is not the first time D'Angelo has songs on the album where you don't really know what he's saying. You need to look at lyrics. You just can just hear it and it just sounds good, but you just need to know a little bit more what he's talking about. You kind of hear what he's saying, but you need to listen to the lyrics. Yes, a 9.8 out of a 10. D'Angelo and the Vanguard, Black Messiah, which is the album title. And you know what? I completely love it. Great job, D'Angelo. Great job. I love how you just dropped a fucking bomb on us. You said, you know what? These hoes ain't paying attention. I'm going to give them a little snippet the night before, because I see how you did that. Yeah, I was watching. And then I'm just going to drop the bomb on these bitches. These bitches ain't ready. These hoes didn't think I was just going to drop this shit on iTunes and let y'all get this album that y'all been waiting for. Listen, I appreciate it for a good-ass album.